it's Todd Ault. It's the 33rd episode, March 18th, the day after St. Patrick's Day.
33, Larry Bird. I bet he was Irish.
I think he is Irish.
Yeah.
What'd you do for St. Patrick's Day?
Nothing.
Nothing. What did I do? I went to a Mexican place. And I'll tell you, they were so loud at this place. Now, it has the very best view in Vegas I've ever seen. But it was like a quinceañera party.
That's the place in Henderson?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
What's it called? La Cucaracha? What's the place called? Lindo Michoacán. The food's great. Linda Michoacán. Michoacán. It was very, very good. Why are we talking about this? Because we're late today. A little technical difficulty that happens when you're in the semiconductor business. What I mean by that is that it's all technology. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
It's okay, though.
Was okay.
We're getting...
All right, let's get started because today sucked. Now, today sucked for the market.
Wow, this is
crazy. You know that I shorted
dude.
JP Morgan today up 6?
You did?
I did. I shorted the Dow when it was up 100 and plus points, and it was ended up down a ton. Let's get right to the bloody Sunday numbers. The day after St. Patrick's Day, the murder of the Nasdaq or the short-term pullback, 4%, whatever it is. Jason, why don't you cover the market for us?
The Nasdaq actually minus 409.
Like
That's
the cleaner.
3% loser.
Ouch.
The Dow was actually green most of the day until this afternoon. It was 32,862,
Murdered.
down 153. S&P down 58, 39.15. Actually, I got the S&P.
I know you do, but I want to go to the Dow.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, come on, man. I just blew it. I don't even know how to type, do I? This is a show about risk. What in the heck is going on here? It's a show about risk, and you risk being bored to death when I'm not on it. Where is it? Here, right here? There we go. Let's go to the Dow. If you could pull it up for me. Here's the Dow rallying. This is the what is wrong with me? This is the spiders. This is the Dow Jones Industrial, the diamonds.
Put in
right?
DJIA, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Isn't that correct? Yeah. Those are spiders. Those are what I traded today.
Yeah.
So I shorted 5,000 of these. The market was up. Let's see here. We rallied up about, boy. Let me tell you why I shorted up. I was like 31 and a half. And I shorted 5,000 of them. I made a quick $12,000.
Yeah.
By the way, you know, I want to make sure that everybody knows because I feel like we don't publish our trades, and I guess we're really not going to do that, I guess. But just for the record, so I can show you proof.
I mean, we just paper...
12,035.
Yeah,
right?
paper trade.
That wasn't a paper trade.
I'm kidding.
That was a real trade.
I know. We don't paper trade.
What the heck does that mean?
It was a joke.
Yeah, okay, not funny. All right, not funny at all. All right, so I got short the diamonds. Why did I get short the diamonds? Now, you notice there that's JPM. You see that right there?
I do.
JP Morgan. I shorted that too. JP Morgan, I'm going to pull this up, Nick. Give me a second here. JP Morgan, obviously the largest bank in the country. It literally has been parabolic. Oh, wow, that was good money today. Wow, only up $1.65. I shorted it when it was up 6. Let's go over the 1 month and to see it's effectively rallied. Wow, that doesn't even do it justice. This thing went, okay,
there we go. Yeah, right. There you go.
And so I literally got short here, 161. I got lucky. Why did I get lucky? Because I saw Josh, what's his name on CNBC, talking about how the bond markets never trusted the Fed. And you got this sort of everyone getting on this late stage rally in the curve that is, we're at 175. Ooh. Oh, my God. Now, it's it is fast from 0.75 to 175 on the 10-year, right? But the Wall Street always has to have some crisis to talk about.
Of course.
The crisis is that bond yields on the 10-year has went from, is that right? Has went from? I think it probably is. No one said I was an English major. Has went from 0.75 to 1.75. This is why I say that Wall Street like creates its own fantasy. So the growth stocks are going to get clipped. Cathie Wood gets clipped for $2 billion today. They send growth stocks down because of a 1% move in interest rates.
It was
in the
sick.
10-year. So at this point, everyone's euphoric about the curve. The Dow's up, the Nasdaq's down. I'm up a little bit in the Nasdaq. I sell my Nasdaq triple Qs. I get short the Dow, and I get lucky. Boom, it goes down 2 points.
Yeah.
200 points. For me, make 12 grand. I'm out of the Qs. I get long the Qs, and right at the close, I know you're sick to your stomach because you think they're going lower.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So I went long 15,000 Qs, which is about $5 million worth of Qs. Cut them back to 10,000 Qs into the close. After the close, they rallied about a point from 312 to 313, 312.90. So I cut that position back.
Which I'm grateful for because tomorrow is Quadruple Witching Day.
What does Quadruple Witching Day mean?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Okay, we're going to explain Quadruple Witching Day. For you home gamers, get out your pens and paper so you can write this down and learn a Wall Street word, quadruple. Hey, welcome back to Wall Street Words. I'm Todd Ault, your host, and this is the word today is quadruple witching.
Quadruple witching refers to a date on which stock index futures, stock index options, stock options, and single stock futures expire simultaneously. So while stock options, contracts, and index options expire on the third Friday of every month, all four asset classes expire simultaneously on the third Friday of March, June, September, and December. Only 4 times all year. So you're looking at a lot of potential volatility tomorrow, a lot of spinning out of stuff. So just be prepared. The market is going to be a little bit crazy tomorrow. It was crazy today. I don't see any stability tomorrow at all, in my opinion.
You're negative.
I am.
You're so negative. What's up with that?
I just don't trust
You're married
her.
to that pretty girl? Does she let you be negative all the time?
Yeah, she does.
Really?
Well, I mean, in this sense,
You got to work on that. Just because there's not a Republican president.
That's part of it.
Is it true that Joe Biden's calling Camilla his president? Is that true or is that fake?
No, it's true.
Is that a deep fake?
No, it's very true. President Biden mistakenly refers to his vice president as President Harris during an announcement about COVID vaccines today.
Hey, what do we got on the show today? What do we have on the show? The NFL strikes an 11-year deal. People still watch football? I don't know about that. I'm just kidding
Yeah.
around. Hey, I love football. I was a former football player. My son played at UCLA, got himself injured, but hey, he got into UCLA for football.
That's big. Big
Hey,
time
better
Division
than
I.
I did.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, for sure. And what else is going on? 11-year deal for football.
We didn't even cover
Billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And Hindenburg strikes again.
For sure.
Right? For sure.
We'll get into that. We got to talk about crypto. oil,
March
gold.
Madness. Get your what you got those? What are those called? Your brackets.
Yeah.
Get your brackets in. And we're giving away $1,000 to the winner who picks the final 2 teams in the playoff. They don't have to win.
Right.
$1,000 who picks the final team.
The final
2.
Okay.
Right. $500 to everyone who picks the final 4.
Final 4. Okay.
And $250 to everyone who picks the final 16.
Okay.
Can we do that?
We can do that for sure.
The link is below. Don't be foolish. Get your chart in. You got to get them in by when? By tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. You got to fill it out tonight.
The games start tomorrow early.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's
Okay.
that's the 60.
That's
Isn't
fine.
there 64?
Yeah.
What are the chances? I mean,
no
come on,
problem.
man. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
what do you mean we didn't get to? We talked about Hindenburg strikes again.
Well, we're going to go into detail about that.
I know, but what else? What else is on the agenda?
Well,
Let's give them something to think about besides March Madness, Hindenburg.
We had
Ooh, COVID's back in France.
yeah,
Oh, wait.
COVID, lockdown,
Uh-oh.
triple mask, triple vaccines. Dr.
Actually,
Rand Paul.
that prime minister tried to keep France open though.
Yeah.
He couldn't control the bureaucrats.
Yeah, it's just and the European
There's a new
Union.
variant,
Well,
special COVID variant.
Yeah, the EU is, it's just a power
Tomorrow,
control.
I get my vaccine. So Moderna, don't do me wrong, buddy.
Is that just 1 or 2?
I'm getting 1. It's 1. No, I got to get 2 of them, but only 1 tomorrow. The first vaccine tomorrow.
When's the second?
Well, 30 days later.
Okay.
You worried about me?
So you think you might get some sickness tomorrow.
Come on, be positive. I heard you don't get sick after the first one. You get a little sick after the second one.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about today?
Well, I'm definitely not getting the vaccine, but that's just me. If you
Well,
want to
let's
get it,
go.
that's fine.
I mean, I can tell you, POWW, our largest holding.
Let's look into this. Let's look into these tickers.
Oh boy, that was not good. Where is it? Ammo, munitions.
After hours, a little bump.
Yeah, whatever.
Not much.
Yeah. Oh, look, you're talking about 583. So, Nick, we're on the screen, I presume, right? Yeah. So, 574 down 27 cents, down 4.9%.
What do you got to say about this?
I got nothing to say. We still have a profit.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm still long. I'm a little bummed it's not stronger.
Yeah, but
Everyone needs bullets. Everyone I talk to says you can't get bullets. And they had news today, and nobody cared.
Gee, I know another ticker what that happens to all the time.
Yeah, no news, nobody cared. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
It's more like bad timing, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah, they dropped news.
Smith
on
&
it.
Wesson was down today.
Yeah.
Vista was up. I don't know.
I mean, it was just a day where it was just bad
They
timing.
said they got a new bullet line or something, right?
Yep, they do. They've got a new contract. It's catered more towards law enforcement.
So POW was down. We already talked about that. The Hall of Fame, the what do they call that? NFTs.
Yeah.
Live on the air last night, I bought this while we were here.
That was blah.
That's blah for it didn't happen. It actually went up in the morning.
Yeah.
We actually had a profit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right there.
For like a millisecond.
328.
Yeah. Whoops. We're profitable for 2 seconds.
And then it just dropped.
Yeah, but I still like it.
So full disclosure, we have a position here at about
$3.05. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about full disclosure.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
Also,
We traded CleanSpark today, Nick. Let's go on the screen here. Believe it or not, this thing rallied up to $25, and I put a limit in at 25, 30, and 40, and got filled on some stock.
Yeah.
So we cut our position. We have 16,000 shares. We're long CleanSpark. I mean, all you do, you won't shut up about it, so we bought it.
want to keep buying it.
Yeah. Something about it makes energy, and it's clean.
It's going to
and-
be like a
and
sustainable.
sparkly.
It's going to be a sustainable method for
Mining.
microgrids. Yeah, for mining.
And you know what I heard? Want to know what I heard about Bitcoin?
What?
I don't know if you guys will believe this because I don't believe it, but I heard that, you know how when Exxon drills for oil, they vent all that extra gas?
Yeah.
I'm hearing they're going to vent the gas into some form of a process to mine for Bitcoin.
What?
Like a clean energy mining Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's
They're going
what-
to take all the natural gas that they normally vent into the air.
yeah.
And they're going to mine for Bitcoin. I actually heard that. I mean, it sounds like nonsense.
I don't know about that.
Why?
I don't. I just like to see. I like to see the write up.
What'd you say? Yeah, Crypto Joe told me. Josh, our producer's in studio today.
Cool.
We should pan over to him, by the way.
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah.
He's getting the brackets
You
ready.
didn't have dinner with us last night. He did,
Yeah.
but you didn't join us. Anyways, Crypto Joe told us that. I don't know if you can believe him or not. He may be a born liar.
So renewable energies for CleanSpark, they're going to have the lowest cost of mining Bitcoin in the world. That's what they're claiming.
CleanSpark is going to have the lowest cost of mining in the world.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, we're long.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. We already talked about JP Morgan. We bought this thing, Nick, this next thing. We bought this Lion Group last night. Traded it for a profit. What do you want me to say?
No, it's just a
Yeah,
crypto
whatever.
ticker. Yeah.
Crypto ticker was up. We sold it.
That's it.
We couldn't get a big enough position. I think we had like 10,000 shares.
Yeah.
Or 5,000 shares, and I was like frustrated because it kept going up. So I just sold it.
Same thing.
I was pissed.
Same thing
and
with
then,
DSS.
I was pissed, and then we bought this this whatever this is.
Document security systems.
Yeah. And I'm being a smart ass.
I know,
Sorry,
I know.
that's not
It's
nice
fine.
of me. We bought DSS. I can't get a big enough position.
I know.
It rallies up. I sell it. I buy some back. I mean, where did it end up? Right where we sold. We bought it at $3.99.
Yeah.
It went to $4.30. I mean, $4.25.
Look, the market crushed
Market
all the
sucked.
momentum
Nothing
today.
happened today.
Yeah, nothing
Right.
happened.
Come on, we got to get positive here.
Oh, well, let's find
This
something
got to be
positive.
a much better show.
What do
What do you want to talk about?
you want to go to RIDE?
You brought up Clover Health.
That was part of my story with Hindenburg
Okay, let's go to it.
and SOS.
You want to go to it right now? Or you want to go through something else first?
We can talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Did you
and-
bring up Clover yet? Don't. Let's drop off that screen. Sorry, guys. We're a little disjointed. We're traveling today.
Yeah, this
the
is
show is traveling to California. Everyone in this room is about to drive to California. So I think we're all a little down about the market. Okay, I got to get my attitude.
It's getaway day.
Let's getaway day.
It's what it
Let's
is.
improve our attitude. What do you want to cover first? Bitcoin?
Yeah, let's talk about Bitcoin.
Let's go.
57,660 And Ethereum 1776.
Remember the other day we told the audience this is a blah time?
It is.
I think we're being proven right. We're in the blahs.
We are. How do we get out of it?
I don't know.
It's affecting us too.
Yeah, I can feel it. 57.94, 57.760.
Okay.
And wow, Ethereum 17.777.
Nice.
All
Slot
right.
machine.
Slot machine. Ding, ding, ding.
You know, oil went down $5 a barrel today.
Crushed.
8% loser.
Big loss.
So does that mean that eventually, like in 2 weeks or so, gas prices will be under $4 again in California?
No.
No?
With all the taxes that Gavin Newsom's putting on taxes or gas, is probably going higher.
How much is like a gallon of 93 octane over where you are?
Probably $4.
No, higher.
$4.50.
Yeah,
$4.60.
Okay. I'll take the over 450.
You'll take the over?
Who's got the Gas Buddy
We
app?
took the over at the Super Bowl. We got crushed.
Yeah, who's watching? Who has the Gas Buddy app? Let's look
You
at
know what the price of gas is in
pick
California?
out Orange County, like Huntington Beach or Newport Beach or somewhere in that area. Orange County. Give me 93 octane gas. I bet it's like 450 plus.
So the market's blah.
Yep.
The bond market doesn't trust the Fed.
Nope.
The Fed doesn't trust the bond market. They said they're not going to. Now, did you get this straight? They're not going to raise rates till 2023.
Right. What's the problem here?
What is the problem with the market?
Seriously.
What is the problem, bond market? The Fed said they're not going to raise rates till 2023. People don't believe them, by the way. They think that there's inflation because of the printing of currency.
That's a good case.
Right? So inflation's going to spark up. What about the jobs report today?
Jobs report, they were expecting 700,000 new jobless claims. For those of you that aren't sure what that is, that's folks that are actually filing new unemployment claims.
Ouch.
It actually came in at, let me get this right, 770,000. That's a 10% above expectation. That's negative. That's a pretty heavy red indicator for the economy as a whole. What are we getting? We got anybody talking? Crypto Joe. Hey, Crypto Joe. Gonzaga, Syracuse. I agree, buddy. I agree. Let's see what else we want to talk about. Okay, Todd. So why? Okay, so
I'm listening.
all this inflation.
Kramer said what?
Oh, talking about the bond market?
Oh, he said Syracuse who? Gonzaga?
Yeah.
Or was that you?
I got Syracuse.
Oh, and Kramer has Gonzaga? I don't know if that's
We got them
true or
both.
not.
Okay. Well, why isn't gold and why isn't silver? Why aren't they going up?
I think this is just a rotation.
Okay.
I think it's just nonsense. All Wall Street chatter about not knowing where to go, so Wall Street's got to make you all nervous.
You think that's what it is? It could be.
Yeah, it's nothing going on.
Like
here.
all the power players are just money.
Got nothing to do. They're
Right.
bored. No, really. I
Yeah.
mean, the rates have went to 175.
Right.
And if you're okay.
If you're buying a house, it's
Let
3%.
me pretend like I'm Jason.
All right.
And I'll give you the conspiracy theory.
All right, let's hear it.
What happens when the 10-year is up and the short-term 2-year and below is down? There's a big yield curve, right?
Yes,
There's a fat yield curve right now for the banks to make money.
that is true.
That's why, by the way, I shorted JP Morgan. Only for the day, by the way. I covered.
yeah.
So to be clear, I made
Oh,
12
yeah,
grand
for
on
sure.
the trade. The reason why I did that, though, was because you had this kind of euphoric momentum today in JP up $6. When I shorted it, it was up $6. It already rallied like unabated 50 points from the bottom.
Right.
And it's because there's a yield curve, right? The banks. So if you're going to, think about it, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to reflate the economy, hard assets. Okay, let me get this straight because I feel like I'm confusing people. Think about real estate. Think about gold. Think about Bitcoin,
Sure. Now you do.
right?
Yep.
Versus owning a cash asset where they're deflating it. They're devaluing the currency by printing a ton of it, right?
Right.
Where if you're going to strengthen the banks, the bond market's letting the yield curves float up. There's this big spread for the banks to make a spread. That's the bank. It's bank on. That's why all the financials are doing so well.
But the dollar's been decently strong too.
Yeah, but they're still think of the spread for them. Anybody look at Crypto Joe. Crypto Joe just bought a house.
Right.
His rate quoted was 2.5% a month ago.
Yes.
Now it's 3.5%.
Yes.
A full percentage point higher on all those variable loans for these guys.
That's huge.
Right? They're making the spread. The short end of the curve's not up much.
Yeah, that's
the 10
massive.
years up. So you're reflating the economy.
Yep.
The banks are going to get stronger. The banks, by the way, are unwinding all this PPP. They're unwinding all the reserves against some of their loan loss.
Oh, that's
so
true.
They're showing huge earnings because they reserved a ton because of COVID. The world's coming to an end. We better reserve 50 billion, 100 billion. We're going to have write-downs like crazy. Did they have the write-downs?
They weren't doing a lot of. Remember, they were in trouble. They weren't doing the loans they were supposed to be doing. They were scrutinizing everything.
Why not buy take money in on the short term with all that extra currency and lend it on the long term? And if you're Wells Fargo,
check out Wells Fargo.
If you're Wells Fargo, your banking system can go down. Just let it go down and earn an extra $5 million over the weekend.
That's what happened
by not giving people their check.
But they apologized, Todd. They
said they were sorry.
Hey, our apologies. Our site crashed when people were checking to see if their money was posted. We apologize for that.
I loved Wells Fargo at 29.
Yeah,
and it's $40.81.
Yep.
Christy Ault said just went to Chevron yesterday. $4.36 a gallon for premium.
All right.
That is one pretty girl. Have you ever seen my wife?
Yeah.
Multiple times, right?
I thought it was $4.50.
I'm so excited. I finally get to see her tonight.
Yes.
This long distance stuff is driving me crazy.
Is it like you went off to college?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like gone for a certain number. It's kind of ridiculous. The whole thing's stupid.
I mean, it's almost like you're a pro athlete. You're like,
I gotta go golfing. I'll be back.
Now it's baseball.
Stay home with the family.
It's getaway day. You're just trying to get away.
Get away
and get back there.
Let's get it out of the way.
Maybe have a cocktail or two.
Oh, there for sure. I don't drink, but tonight I will.
Yeah, have a cocktail or two.
Right.
Okay, good.
Hey, that congressman's interview was on yesterday, and boy, was I excited. Oh my God, what a turnout there. Thanks to everyone who did that podcast, and thanks to Aaron Schock, Congressman Aaron Schock. That was part 1 of what will be part 2 and 3.
I'm getting news about. This is fake news. Look how they market it. Oh, the Biden administration's canceling $1 billion in student loan debt.
No, they're not.
But then you read it and you're like, oh, it's only certain loans that where students were defrauded. I mean, that's clickbait right there.
I don't understand how you lend money and then you just cancel it. Makes no sense to me.
Look at that, it's clickbait.
School is exciting, expensive. Let's get back on track, though.
All right, let's get back on
track. So Wells
track.
Fargo, what actually happened here? Oh, Nick, can we pull up the screen on Wells Fargo?
Wells Fargo
Let's look at by the way, so I can show you what I mean by a reflation trade.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go. 6 months, $23 to $40. Warren Buffett, how do you feel about selling all your Wells Fargo now?
Yeah, it's a lot of
That didn't
revenue.
work out.
No.
Last 6 months up 69%, $16. Warren, where'd you sell your... Now, listen, I'm not criticizing one of my favorite people in the whole world.
Yeah.
But you sold it right about down here. Remember this? Down here? Yeah, all gone. Now it's $40.81. So what'd they do? Did they swindle anybody?
No, they said
Made
it was
a mistake.
Yeah, they said the traffic of the site
Internet
was crashed.
People couldn't get a hold of their money.
Yeah.
Got to keep it over an extra weekend.
So they made some $5 million extra.
$5 million extra in interest.
Estimated interest on that.
That's estimated. What interest? They're probably lending it on that treasury, the 10-year.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
right.
What else you want to cover?
I want to get into RIDE.
Hey, let's go for a ride with 32 minutes left. We're taking Lordstown Motors.
This one's going to be good.
Now, is this the truck one?
This is the
the truck one.
Yeah, they
have
do
trucks.
make trucks.
Right.
So
they bought an old GM plant.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Lordstown.
Right.
Is that Ohio?
Yeah, and I think they took a couple batteries like Everetti's and said we can. What's the deal there?
Basically.
Right.
Well,
I'm going to pull that chart up, Nick. Let me pull it up real quick.
I think I have it posted.
Let's go here. You probably
it?
do, but no, I got it. It's over there. I see it.
Hey, here we go.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Oh Lord. Okay, Nick, are we up now?
Oh Lord.
Okay, let's look at this because this is a whipping.
Dude, so Hindenburg strikes again, right?
Oh, yikes.
You remember they hit...
This was a SPAC deal, correct?
Yeah, it was $4 billion valuation out of thin air. They have no sellable product, no revenue, and Hindenburg called them out on it. Hindenburg was pretty infamous for calling out NKLA too, Nikola. Remember that?
Yeah, but I don't think there's any reason to be negative here. So people don't have product right away.
Let me get into it.
You can be pre-product, pre-revenue.
Well, what about the allegations? Do they matter?
Okay, tell me all about the allegations. Nick, are we still on the screen?
Do me a favor.
Can we go back to the screen of Lordstown? I'm going to go to the one day. It looks bad.
That's fine.
Okay.
Pull up the third tab from the right.
Third tab from the right.
Hindenburg.
Which one's the third tab?
Hindenburg.
Right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Do you want them to put it on the screen?
You know what? They can't. They can read that right there. There you go. That's good. Put that on the screen right there.
The Lordstown Motor Mirage. fake orders, undisclosed production hurdles,
They just had a huge inferno.
And
A car blew up today.
prototype
Or
inferno.
A truck, I'm sorry. So what they're accusing,
Ouch.
they're accusing Lordstown of fabricating an actual account or a contract of, I think it was $735 million, 14,000 trucks. They did some research and they found out that the company that they were looking, that they posted a contract with was an apartment in Texas, and that they didn't do any, they didn't make any vehicles at all. They don't have any operations. So that's what Lordstown was posting, and the actual stock dropped 13 or 14% today.
Yeah, but I saw a bunch of interviews with them on CNBC. They looked like they were in a factory.
Okay. But what if they're fabricating numbers in order to inflate the share price? That's a strong allegation. Yeah, 14,000 truck deal from E Squared Energy, supposedly representing $735 million in sales. E Squared is based out of a small residential apartment in Texas that doesn't operate a vehicle fleet.
Now, I got to say something. There's no way on God's green earth that that's true. Tell me that there's no way that that's true. That's what they're alleging?
That's what they're alleging.
Okay. If you got to no one's this stupid, right?
I don't know.
There's no way this is correct, right? That they're actually operating this E Squared thing where they report a $700 million order out of like some apartment building? No way. It's got to be a mistake.
Well, that's what they're saying, so I don't know.
No, this says here, hold on a second here. 1,000 truck order, $52 million, comes up from a 2-person startup that operates out of a Regis virtual office with a mailing address at the UPS store. We spoke to the owner, who acknowledged it won't actually order any vehicles, instead described it as a pre-order, as a mere marketing relationship. Ouch.
Yeah, also, they went public in October of 2020, but since that brief time, executives and directors have unloaded $28 million in stock. That's a lot.
Well,
So, yeah, we'll see how this plays out. They had a huge implosion of a vehicle. It went up in flames just the other day. Got the police report. You can do your own research.
yeah, but cars crash all the time. Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't like what they were doing to Tesla in the beginning. They're like, this Tesla car crashed.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Cars crash every day. GM cars crash. Ford cars crash every day. Gas engine in cars crash every day. So there's going to be a percentage of them that get in accidents. There's going to be a percentage of them that catch on fire. That's just a bullshit statistic.
Except for the fact they have a whistleblower. And they said that the whistleblower, Ride claimed they will be producing vehicles by September. A former employee explained how the company has experienced delays in making drastic design modifications, putting them an estimated 3 to 4 years away from production. And they haven't completed a single test or validation, including the cold weather testing, durability testing, etc., from the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards. Those tests are required by the NHTSA, not a one. So what are we doing here?
I don't know. It looks like Ride's got an issue.
I mean, is this a potential?
Maybe a highway to hell.
It's a potential short position.
I'm on a highway to hell. It sounds like Ride, R-I-D-E, may be on the wrong, maybe the wrong ride.
Does this actually? This hurts SPACs. I mean, this is.
You know, for those home gamers and millennials out there, you used to be able to hitchhike. Remember those days?
Yeah, for sure.
Can't hitchhike anymore.
No way.
Like you get murdered or something, right?
There's no way you can hitchhike.
No.
How? No. Who's picking people up these days?
I don't know. I was
Anyone?
talking to Skyla yesterday, and she's like, "I'm going to go hiking in the Red Rock Mountains," and she tells me like, you know, the Skyla is like a $1.05,
Yeah.
right? I won't comment on anything other than that.
I mean, what's she gonna
and
do?
She's going to go hide. I go, so are you going to bring somebody? Madison? Oh yeah, I'll bring Madison. Right. Okay. What about a gun or something?
Yeah.
2 little cute women, 20 years old, bebopping around on a 15-mile trail all by themselves. It'll be fine.
No, that's where that could be trouble. I wouldn't.
Roland, don't let it happen.
Yeah.
Don't say it ain't so, Roland.
No, that's not good.
She probably didn't like me saying, you got to bring a man with you. Bring a man.
no, but you can bring.
I'm independent. I don't need no man.
Look, she can bring the Great Equalizer.
Yeah, for sure.
Smith and Wesson.
Smith and Wesson,
Yeah.
for sure. I think Skylar would shoot somebody if she had to.
If she feared for her life.
So if you're the CEO of Lordstown's Motors, would you be shooting someone?
No.
This does not look good.
I'd be finding out who leaked. What are we going to do? This is a lot of.
No,
man.
this is the one thing you got to give to Hindenburg is they do a lot of research. They're not always right.
Right.
Their picks are not exact, but they're pretty good.
See, that's why I brought up some of the others. Let's look at some of the others they picked on. I think I have SOS up there, and I have Clover. So I was just going to give you an example of, because actually Clover rebounded, but now it's back down. SOS did rebound.
Hey, this Sunday, 1 p.m., KEIB 1150, The Patriot on iHeartRadio. Also, iHeartRadio, the app, you can get us globally on The Patriot.
We're actually going to be doing it right from Orange County.
1 p.m. Pacific.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
We're on the radio, 1 o'clock Sundays. Check it out. Hey, and don't forget to like the show. I mean, come on. 22,000 of you like the show. Where's the other million? I need 1 million people to like the show. Granted, I realize that we're just getting started, right? We're at episode 33.
Yeah, we've only done it live, what?
Have you ever done 33 of anything in a row?
33 of anything in a row.
Right.
Like daily?
Daily. Well, I guess we do take the weekends off.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not really 33 in a row.
33 business days.
33 business days.
That's still quite a feat.
Have we any holidays in there?
We
are off on the holidays. We had a holiday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank God.
President's
I needed
Day.
that. That was great.
When's our next holiday?
I don't know.
Easter?
Do we need one?
Easter.
When's what day? That's Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but
It
that's
is
not a
Sunday.
holiday.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, we should take Good Friday off.
Hey, if you got any comments or questions, the audience, we'd love to answer your questions. Starting next week, we're going to add a 10-minute session where we only take audience questions.
Are we going to? Can that be from pretty much any kind of subject, or within reason? Obviously,
within reason. Where do babies come from?
I mean, we could talk about
I
stocks.
won't know anything about that. We'll talk to Skyla.
We could talk about sports betting, blackjack, poker.
We're definitely going to start about sports betting because we got we're going to handicap, right?
Yeah, the baseball's coming up.
Right. So you're only going to handicap baseball?
Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
You're going to give out picks?
I might.
How much are the picks going to be?
How
much your big lock pick going to be?
They're going to be free at first, everyone.
We're
get
going to
them
on the
you
crack?
hooked. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Really?
Yeah. We think I'm going to just jump out there like Vegas Dave or something and just start ripping
Vegas
off.
Dave.
You think I'm going to just start giving whale plays for like $4.99 a pick, and then if they don't come through, I'm going to get all this hate mail, and I'm going to have to give away free picks for the next week?
Wow. That was interesting.
I mean, that's what happens. I mean, there's people online that track these folks, and from my understanding, they're not exactly winning handicappers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong on that.
Hey, ever go shooting at these local gun ranges here in Vegas?
No, but we can go shooting on the desert also here.
I went to shooting with my wife at a local gun range, and they have all kinds of guns.
Oh, you can shoot
like
50s.
The craziest stuff there I've ever seen.
At 702, you can definitely shoot 50 cals.
You know, but how do you shoot? There's a gun there that shoots 1,100 rounds a minute.
Oh, fully auto stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to
I shot fully auto stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know where you went.
Yeah, but you can't even get 1,100 rounds in the clip.
Do you know how much that would cost if you wanted to unload 1,100 rounds right now?
What would it cost?
I mean, probably $3 a round.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for that.
Oh, POWW.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, this is not an endorsement. We are an entertainment show. We are not financial professionals. We're not licensed. We're just telling you what we're doing, what we're trading, etc.
So, yeah, we need to do that, though. We can have some filming, go shooting, do some tactical stuff.
I think that's a great idea.
Get you in some camo.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
What would I look like? A big jolly green giant?
Todd we'll get him some, what's the stuff under the eyes? He'll look like Rambo. It'll be Rambo Todd. Yeah, we'll be going to war.
So this is the headline you're going to see tonight, and let's bring it up on the screen there. Let's bring it up on the screen real quickly here, and then we'll get to the NFL. Nick, this is the headline: Nasdaq tumbles 3% as soaring yields hit tech stocks. S&P closes down 1.5%.
This is like, I hate all this propaganda. Like they're pushing it.
Ridiculous.
Can you feel it? Like it's just like feeling like manipulation.
AstraZeneca, by the way.
Oh, they're in trouble.
No, come on. Okay. The regulators allowed them to start using the COVID vaccine again. Put this in perspective. 17 million vaccines.
Right.
27 people have died out of 17 million people. And they don't know for sure if it's even for those vaccines.
Have they really vaccinated that many people?
17 million, yeah.
Okay,
globally.
that's a number I didn't know.
Globally.
I know they were shut down temporarily.
They were. I think
temporarily.
We're probably overreacting here. There has been some reaction.
Right.
27 people have had a reaction.
Yeah.
But far more people who have died from COVID and the complications of COVID than 27 out of 17 million.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I know we're being a little cautious there.
There's side effects for any kind of vaccine or any kind of big pharma, drug. So it's just a personal choice. My body, my choice. If you want to get into that.
All right. So, Nick, let's go to the screen real quick here. We'll bring it up. And it says...
He didn't want to get into that.
NFL finalizes new 11-year media rights deal. Amazon gets exclusive Thursday night rights. You want to talk about that?
You don't want to talk about my body, my choice, huh? We're live. All right, let's
It's not very funny.
Yeah, it's not funny when you use it against people that don't want you to use it against them.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Talking about abortion?
It's just a double standard, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So
whatever.
Anyway, yeah, 11-year media deal.
Hey, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. This is why I know people practice stupidity.
Right.
Now, I'm talking about my sister. I love my sister. I do. She's my younger sister, 4 years.
Okay.
But when you talk about my body, my right, and all these other cliches, she lives in Nashville, just outside of Tennessee, outside of Nashville, in Tennessee. She grew up in Huntington Beach. She moved to Nashville and became a hick.
What's wrong with hicks?
There's nothing wrong with hicks, except that this is what she told me when she worked at a Shoney's. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Shoney's is.
I know what a Shoney's is.
Listen, I happen to like Shoney's.
Hey, the breakfast is good.
It is. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at advanced Denny's.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Got
yeah,
it?
for sure.
Okay. My sister said to me that she doesn't believe in secondhand smoke.
Okay, that's a bit crazy.
No.
But that's her belief.
I want to, of course it is. But this is the problem where these things get, geographically things get a little weird, right?
Okay.
Now, maybe it's not because she lives in Nashville, but what do you mean you don't believe in it?
First.
When people suck, and then they blow it out, isn't that the secondhand part?
Let me
What
ask
do you mean
you.
You don't believe it exists, or you don't believe it has a problem?
Let me ask you a question.
And then she told me her mother-in-law doesn't believe in it either. My mother-in-law doesn't believe in it either. She's smoking around the kids. They're 3 years old. I'm like, you realize when you blow it out your lungs, that's the second part. I don't believe in it.
Can I ask you one question? Did she not believe in secondhand smoke in Huntington Beach?
I don't know.
What does Nashville have to do with it? You think she was influenced?
The girl grew up in Surftown, USA.
Okay, they don't smoke there?
I don't know what we do there. They probably do more drugs there.
Okay. So
what is that? What is that? Is it? I got to make sure I get this right because I'm losing my mind here. Sublime. God, Todd.
Let the record show I'm backing the Tennesseans.
Are you?
Yeah, because it had nothing to do with Tennessee.
I didn't say it was Tennessee. I said she lives in Tennessee.
But she probably not believed in secondhand smoke in Orange County. I mean, this is something that she grew. You think she believed this out of the womb?
All I can tell you is that she went to Tennessee, so I didn't believe it.
I want to ask Skyla a question. What about secondhand smoke for marijuana?
Yeah, see, I knew she was going to go there.
Can we get a question?
She told me. She said that she seal up the room, Skyla, and she'd smoke all this marijuana in there, and it would be all hot boxed in there. And so you breathe it in, and then you breathe it. You constantly breathe in the rebreather of marijuana.
Right. So your lungs are just repolluting themselves every second.
Yeah, but weed's good for you.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't have a problem with
it. It's medicinal.
It is. But can you just not smoke it? Why don't you just eat it?
It's
like
an
gummies.
analgesic.
I just have a problem with the smoke smelling in my condo because I think there's a guy below us that hotboxes all the time and sets off the fire alarms. No. Pete probably eats gummies. He's probably low key.
Hey, someone told me that Pete Rose goes and signs down at the
he does for
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, he makes good money doing that.
Every day?
I don't know about every day. He drives a 350K Rolls Royce Wraith. I mean, he's probably got a little bit of cheddar still. Nice guy.
He's a risk-on guy. Can you get him on the show?
We could try, yeah.
Could you imagine? I would just fall out of my chair.
Did you want to get him on the show?
If Charlie Hustle was on our show.
I'm going to try to get him on the show.
Oh, my God.
Next time I see him, I'm going to ask him.
You got to tell him that I was born in Ohio. I love the Reds. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, what is that 75 team? What were they called?
I don't know.
Dude, they were nasty. They had
Johnny Bench?
Yeah, they had Tony Perez. They had some players, Tom Seaver. Anyway, they were really good, man. But yeah, we'll try to get him on the show.
Can we go over I gotta pay the bills. Hey, we had a great show yesterday. Ault-onomous' podcast launch. Check out Congressman Aaron Schock on the Todd Alt podcast Ault-onomous on our YouTube channel. Todd Alt.
Ault-onomous.
Ault-onomous. Get it?
You know, there's a lot of things that play on words with your last name.
Yeah, someone called me Ultimate today.
Ultimate.
Hey, Ultimate.
Alt Tech.
Ultimate.
Ultimate Hold'em.
Give me a break. Hey, let's get into the football deal. Come on, man.
All right, let's do it.
These media people are risk on, right? Let's see here.
They got a $100 billion deal.
The new agreement runs through 2033. I can't even think that far.
It's ridiculous.
Well, how old will I be in 2033?
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Lordstown.
Super Bowl is returning to Disney's ABC channel. There you go.
Yep.
And Amazon paid $1 billion per year for...
They get the Thursday night action.
For Thursday night action.
Exclusivity.
Well, I'm going to have to watch that on Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
Wow. Amazon Prime is going to have the NFL. God.
You know, I tried to...
We're completely insane. They're going to stream Thursday Night Football.
Let me ask you a question. Do you try to give a little bit of business away from Amazon? Because I find myself like going to Amazon way too much. Because it's so... The business model is so thorough. The shipping... The access and ease of everything. Do you say, hey, I'm kind of concerned about this giant eating everybody else. Let me look for some dog food somewhere else?
They started Amazon Health now, right? You can get... Amazon's had it for a while, and now you can go to an Amazon doctor, apparently. Like this whole Amazon health thing. They bought PillPack.
Wow.
I mean, they rule the world.
Wow.
They literally this is the Death Star.
So instead of...
It's sucking you in. It's a tractor beam.
That's my point.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not joking around.
I know.
Amazon owns everything. Literally, Jeff Bezos is going to buy the Seattle Seahawks, right? I mean, is he going to buy them? They're in trust. What's his name died? The guy who co-founded Paul Allen.
Yeah, Paul.
He owns the Seahawks. They're in trust. They're going to be bought. Bezos is going to write a check and own the Seahawks. He already owns the Washington Post, and he dominates the place. Smart.
What's his tax exposure annually?
I don't know. He probably doesn't even pay any taxes.
We need to talk about...
That's some sort of way of deferring it for NASA, all that space stuff he's doing. So he's got enough write-offs to offset his taxes and money he defers. And I mean, you know that's the case, right?
I know.
Let's get his tax returns.
Yeah, I know. Elizabeth Warren probably has it.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, she
Hey, so
knows.
Viacom, which is CBS,
Yep.
Fox, and Comcast, which are Universal, are paying more than $2 billion a year for their package, while Disney, which owns ESPN and ABC, will pay around $2.7 billion annually. I mean, if you're the NFL,
who gets the Super Bowl? I'm sorry, I totally
everybody.
blanked.
ABC gets it, I think, for a couple years. I don't know.
Okay.
The NFL league has finalized the new 11 rights tier. Okay, can I speak? The NFL has finalized a new 11-year media rights deal in a pack that will run through 2033 that is worth over $100 billion.
That's just for TV. Wow.
I guess people like the NFL. The Tom Brady network.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Brady helps a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? So does Mahomes. I mean, there's some studs.
But this is why they can pay guys like Mahomes during that same 10-year period.
Yeah.
$500 million. Well, kind of $480 million, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Who's counting?
I mean, he's the new face once Brady hangs him up.
Sure.
So for right now, Brady's just kind of fighting father time. It doesn't seem to affect him. He's just winning Super Bowls on new teams and new cities with new players.
But it's the quinoa. Isn't it the quinoa he has every day?
With his wife?
Although I heard I did actually hear the other day, he talked about it, that he had a piece of pizza.
Wow. That was his cheat.
Yeah,
that was his
cheat
cheat day for the year.
2 pieces of pizza or something like that.
It's amazing.
So maybe it's not just quinoa.
And you know, he was drafted like in the 6th round or some craziness.
For sure. 199.
Yeah, right?
Right.
That's kind of like, here's a story for you, being from L.A. Mike Piazza was drafted.
Oh, love the guy. Yeah.
Drafted as a favor to Tommy Lasorda because his family was friends with the Lasorda family.
Right, he was his cousin or something.
It was a favor, yeah. Like back then, it was pretty much it was almost unlimited rounds of MLB. There was like 60 plus rounds, and he was taken in the last round and like one of the last picks in the draft. He's a Hall of Famer.
Well,
so with baseball, you never know, man. They'll find you.
That's when I liked the Dodgers for like a day.
Yeah. Why? Who do you like?
I like the Angels.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
No, I didn't know.
I stopped liking the Dodgers a long time ago.
I mean, you got Mike Trout.
They sold the team.
Yeah.
You know, back when I liked the Dodgers, no one will even know who I'm talking about. Steve Garvey.
I know Garvey. Ron Osei, can you see? Remember?
Ron Say,
Davey Earlopes.
Go, say, go.
Davey Earlopes. Oh,
Davey Lopes.
Who else did they have?
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm thinking of the players they had.
Rick Monday,
Rick Monday. What
Manny
about
Mota,
Rick Sutcliffe? No.
batting cleanup.
Manny Mota.
Manny Mota.
He was a stud.
Remember that?
Yeah, so that was the heyday of the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's when the whole team stayed together, and then they let this collective bargaining thing happen, and all hell broke loose.
I mean, how many players now play their whole career on the same team? I can think of one, Derek Jeter.
Jeter stayed.
Yeah, 20 years. Thank you for your service, Mariano Rivera. Another one.
He stayed the whole time too.
Yeah, Rivera was there
with the
whole
Yankees
time.
the whole time.
Yeah,
everyone else skips around,
and I think Jorge Posada too.
they get the payday.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because guys like Andy Pettitte, Roger Clemens, they just went where the money was. You know, Pettitte was there a while, but Clemens, he was always a hired gun, literally.
I thought he was. I thought he spent most of the time with the Red Sox.
Red Sox. He went Toronto. He went New York.
True.
Yeah, he's with the Blue Jays too. He had
No
a couple.
way.
Yeah, he had a cup of coffee there. Look him up. A couple years there.
Huh.
Yep.
Didn't you like that Congress spent all that time investigating his lies?
Did you see that? Speaking of
What
that,
a waste of time.
with Jose Canseco, he was one of the big Bash brothers in the '80s doing
Sure, of
steroids.
course, yeah.
He had like some kind of fight the other day online. He lasted like 12 seconds.
No way.
If you could, we need to pull that up.
Is that true?
The dude lasted like 12 seconds.
Yeah, he was Mark McGuire, him,
Yeah.
Bash Brothers, Oakland
Sammy
A's.
Sosa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Sammy Sosa.
the owners knew that they were taking steroids, but they didn't care because the home run was bringing the fans back after the strike.
Right.
So they were all colluding.
Every day I talk about my buddy Steve. He was a marketing director at Upper Deck, and he knew all those
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
So I knew all those guys because of him.
Yep.
He's got some great stories. Hey, Steve, I know you're watching the show today because we've been friends for 20-something years.
Oh, I'm getting a question from.
I bet you won't come on the show to talk about your stories of all those baseball players. I bet you won't.
JDWS, do you buy generic silver or spring for premium names? Oh, good question.
All right, let's spend some time on the show. Crypto Joe premium is 91, not 93.
Oh,
Smart ass.
whatever. 93 is
Whatever,
Florida.
dude.
Anyway, so back to the silver question. Right now, the premiums are so high just on generic. I would be looking at your local coin shops instead of looking online like AppMex or Provident Metal or JM Bullion or SD Bullion. Try to find some silver at your local coin shops and negotiate a deal there. Right now, the premiums are ridiculous.
What if you just melt down your tea set?
No, that's different.
Isn't there silver
What,
in there?
sterling? Yeah.
Oh, it's not the same kind of
No,
silver?
it's not. It's not 0.99949
You
pure.
need clean silver?
Yeah, bullion. Yeah.
Bullion.
Yeah. So, yeah, Royal Canadian
Isn't
Mint.
bouillon soup?
Bouillon is soup, yeah. Or like, that's bouillon.
Bouillon is soup? Or bouillon.
Bouillon.
Bouillon and bouillon.
So, anyway,
Whatever, man.
the answer is right now premiums are high as heck everywhere. So, wherever you can find it, find it. But
Don't
generally,
you kind of feel like this is going to be a low-rated show today?
this show, not really.
We got low energy today.
No, I don't think so.
The Dow was down, and closing down, and the Nasdaq was down. We have 7 minutes to go, and they're pounding it lower and lower.
We can bring some negativity into the show.
What do you got?
The border crisis still? The
You know-
Biden border crisis.
What politically can I say?
24,000 migrants crossed in Texas in the last 2 weeks. That's a lot of people.
Now, I want you to understand something. That doesn't make sense to me. How did they know it was 24,000?
That's who they apprehended.
It's got to be a good guess. No, they did not apprehend 24,000.
You did
they
this to me
apprehended it.
You did this to me before, and then you're like, oh, yeah, you're right.
No, I said there's a border crisis.
Go ahead,
But
pull
they
it
actually
up.
apprehended. Do you know how many? Think about it this way. Have you ever counted 1,000 gumballs?
Do you know how big Texas is?
I'm not kidding. 1,000 of anything is a lot. Try to count 1,000 gumballs. 1, 2, 3. And you got to look at them. And you're telling me they counted 24,000?
Let me help you.
We whip statistics around all the time.
Let me help you.
So who counted 24,000 migrants?
Todd, how many?
Someone actually said, get in line. What's your name? Rank.
I can't even.
Come on. It's not true.
I gotta get on the microphone.
24,000. It's a rounding error.
I got to fight this.
You're making it up. It's not 24,000.
All right.
What if it was 23,640? It's just you round up to the nearest thousand. It's ridiculous.
Oh, so you're ceding me the point that it could be 23,000 and
It could,
change?
it
Okay.
could.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
But how many border guards are there that count 23,000 or 24,000 people?
I don't know. Biden's firing them all.
And by the way, you didn't answer the question. Have you ever counted 1,000 gumballs?
The human head weighs 8 pounds.
Jesus Christ, Jerry Maguire. All right, whatever, man.
Dude, look it. What am I supposed to tell you?
What else you got?
How many gumballs fit in a tractor trailer?
I don't know.
Okay, how many humans fit in a tractor trailer?
I don't know.
A good amount, right?
Would we make any money if we brought them across the border?
Look, they're stopping these caravans and they're stopping these trucks and vans and
And
buses.
they're guessing.
No, they're apprehending dozens at a time, man, in Texas.
Trump.
Anyway.
1 million people showed up to my inauguration. 1 million people.
Anyway,
It could have been 980,000.
you will say that in a Rasmussen poll, 47% of the people said that other people are making decisions for Joe Biden at the White House. So when you talk about this crisis on the border, I might not blame Joe Biden. It could be other people that are deciding.
I don't want to
policy.
get barred from YouTube.
We're
or
not
anything
getting
like that.
barred.
But all I want to say is it's quite possible that what's that called? Manchurian candidate?
The Manchurian candidate.
What does that mean? Manchurian.
Isn't that like fake or like?
Well, I don't know, man.
Not worthy?
It's really strange.
Yeah.
No, I want to know in the last 5 minutes, what happened to the State of the Union?
He came out and said President Harris today. Maybe she'll give it.
It sounds like a deep fake.
What would that be? No, who's the conspiracy theorist now?
Okay, really? He said President Harris? We all know he meant Vice President Harris.
He said he's done it numerous times.
He's her president.
Not my president. Anyway, President Harris is trending on Twitter. Take a look for yourselves.
It's really trending?
Yes.
Well.
The Manchurian candidate is a person, especially a politician, being used as a puppet. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, Biden is a Manchurian candidate.
Manchurian Joe.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Producer.
Hey, it was my idea. He just got the definition.
Yeah, it helped. It helped us bring it across the finish line.
You know why I say this right now? Because last night, Christy, my wife, was watching The Manchurian Candidate.
Oh, that's a movie.
Yes. And I called her up on the phone. What are you doing? She's, I'm watching The Manchurian Candidate.
Okay.
Did you ever see that movie, she said to me? No. Well, why? Because I only watch Bill Marr. Just kidding around. I do watch a lot of Bill Marr, though. Hey, it's an entertaining show, and I get pissed and turn it off because he rags on. He used to rag on Trump so much that probably like 11 episodes in a row, like I just turned him off because I got mad. So but I do like his new rules. He's making fun of California because they will not give him solar, and it's been like 1,118 days.
Oh, I did see that. I do see
he's
when
sick of it.
He brings the billboard.
Yeah, he's
up.
like, "What's the deal with this place, right?
Yep.
I can't get solar."
No, I do like Bill Marr because I like some of his points. They're well taken. He's got some things that are, he's
whoa, hold on a second. This is a full growth moment for you because I thought you just said to me, you do like Bill Marr.
Yeah, I do.
You know, you said that.
And certain things that he stands for.
Wow.
I don't want to get into
This is major progress between you and I.
Yeah, it can be. They're controversial.
Right.
But he hits the Democrats hard on those items.
He does because he thinks they make massive mistakes.
Yes. So
like they're making now.
Yeah.
Like by trying to take gun rights away from
exactly.
people. Right. So what do you think is going to happen in the midterm election?
And he's a fan of like a sovereign nation with some border security. He's got common sense. He's not for open borders.
I still don't know where you put 24,000 Gumballs. I mean, people. Where do you put them?
I mean, they've said that there's 10 million people in our country that are not supposed to be here, that are not here legally for the last 15 years.
Do you think when the Indians were like in this country before the USA, they were saying there's a bunch of people in this country that are not supposed to be here?
Well, there was nothing built. There's no infrastructure.
No, I
like
agreed.
that.
Right.
So
just teepees.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing there. And then, we fought them with guns, and that's why guns are part of our country still. So Bill Maher's right. Bill Marr said don't fight over the guns.
Right.
Yeah, that's what our country was founded on.
Right. What do Indians eat, by the way? What's Indian food? Not the dot.
Native American food.
Is that Native American?
Yeah.
Tomahawk chop?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly.
Got it.
But
okay, I didn't know.
Anyway.
I'm going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
You guys, the market did not do well today. What's the risk on stock for tomorrow? Hey, by the way, I do want to cover a couple things on stocks because this is a show about stocks and risk. And unfortunately, we dabbled in topics that we spent probably too much time on.
We kind of had fun with stuff today, actually.
We did. Nick, we go to the screen. Rocket Mortgage is almost back down to where it was before it blasted off.
I think we got out of that.
I think we got it out. Boy, we saved ourselves there.
Bitcoin 57.8.
Right.
So we'll see what happens overnight.
Wait.
Gold and silver has no interest.
I want to talk about mistakes real quickly. Can you bring up that Tommy Boy thing? So yesterday I was told to buy something, and I accidentally pressed the sell button, and I sold 5,000 shares of Clean Spark in about 2 seconds at the wrong price.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You got to pay attention, right?
That was you fixed it, but
sure. I got my rear kicked there. I did fix it, but it proves that everyone can make mistakes trading. You got to pay extra attention especially when you're pressing the sell button when you really mean the buy button.
Oh, yeah,
That
for
was
sure.
kind of a mistake.
But it's happened. Not a big deal.
I wonder if you can hear this audio.
Amazon has never made a profit, not a dime. In fact, it lost $125 million last year. The company says it's investing for the future. Skeptics say it would have to sell every book being sold in the world today to justify its stock price.
I think my generation grew up with Sears, and Amazon is worth 20% more than Sears is worth.
Hey, this is living proof that the market changes. Sears is out of business. Amazon dominates the world. We love this program. We appreciate you watching us. It's 33 episodes. You got to pay attention. The market's always changing. We're always finding new stuff here. Pay attention here. We love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you in Orange County tomorrow. Take care.
Nice.